We just came straight from the Belaya tournament, which takes place every Friday in the live stream. And now we're going straight for ruffe at night, because ruffe is worth it. So no matter what level you're at, if you need bait fish or just want to make some cash, ruffe fishing, and especially right here at Belaya, is always worth it. Easy little setup, nice way to make some cash, and you always have a good chance of getting trophies now and then. That works really well over and over again, especially here at Belaya. Like I said, it's always going pretty well, and you also regularly get cafe orders with them. That means you can make even more silver. And if you're not sure what to do overnight, boom, just come over here to Belaya real quick, catch some big ruffe, and yeah, use that to skill up your bottom fishing a bit. I just saw it, or maybe it was even yesterday, from Devilis. There was a post in the Discord. By the way, link to the Discord is below the video. And he pulled out some really nice ruffe, and then the community already tested it, and some trophies were caught too. And I thought, all right, it's dark right now. We're at, say around 10 p.m. So let's just quickly get to the spot and pull out some ruffe. And now it's already going really nicely on frequency. That's how it should be. Just got here, and it's already starting. Cast out nice and easy. Devilis wrote something like 8 to 10 meters for the distance. I don't have a clip set, no ground bait mix, no clip at all. So I can always vary freely, whether I want to cast a little farther or a bit closer. But yeah, just cast to about the same spot each time. Right now I'm loading to about 20 past, boom. And I think that fits quite well. Should be around 8 to 9 meters, using a 20-gram lead, and out it goes. By the way, about the lead, we've got rocky and gravel bottom here. So ideally we use a stone-colored lead. Or maybe you're still using the basic feeder set, then you don't really have to worry too much. Just use a basic lead, and later on you can upgrade to better leads, because the better the lead, the less scaring effect it has, of course. So let's have a look now. Frequency's already looking really good, looks great. Size-wise, I'm really happy too, all really nice chunky ones, consistent. Let's check quickly, 2 minutes here now. And already 8 fish. That's really, really nice. And all sizes around 50 grams too. That's perfect. There we go. Another one right away. And like I said, at Belaya, I'd say on the old water body, there were like 3-4 spots that always worked pretty well. And you can basically say that this back area hasn't really changed. There's still more or less the same spots that keep working. And this here is one of those spots that still works reliably. Boom, straight back out. And if you already recognized it, we're right behind the tents here. Here's the workshop. So just behind the workshop, at that spot, casting out 8 to 10 meters. And of course, you still want to test baits a little bit, because that can always change too. Starting, of course, from redworm to caddisfly. Those are classic baits you can always use and test regularly. You can also try bark beetle larva, but with that, you might sometimes get other fish too. Now we've got a little pause here. That's the perfect moment to test a new bait. We'll use the time to check out the setup too. I'm using a light picker rod here just because I can and I have it, but you don't need that. The basic feeder set is ideal for this. You don't need much breaking strain, you don't need a lot of casting weight, etc. So you can just fish with a basic feeder starter set and just simple line too. That's enough. You can also go even lighter, like 6.8 kilograms. That's the lightest line from the leader material. But you could also just use a small, thin fluorocarbon, say around 3 to 4 kilograms. That's totally enough. If you already make your own leaders, I'd go with short leaders, so like 10 to 15 centimeters leaders for high frequency, so that every fish that bites gets hooked. With longer leaders, they sometimes slip off again before they even get hooked. So yeah, short leaders for high frequency. Right now I'm using a size 18 hook. You can go from 20 to 18. That range works well. If you want smaller fish, maybe to turn into bait fish, then use a smaller hook again. But size 18 is a nice solid hook with a pretty good chance of catching a trophy. Let's keep going. Here come some bigger ones. Oh, a white bream. Not bad either. Now I'm switching to caddisfly. Want to test that again? And maybe even back to worm next. See if that works too. Caddisfly works really, really well on ruffe, regularly. And like I said, also worm, You can see it all here. Oh, look, that was even a size 19 hook, but roughly in that range, 18, 19, 20, that fits well. And frequency's going strong too. That's how it should be. That's how you make really good cash here at Belaya. If you're not in the mood for spinning, you can do bottom fishing here perfectly. And especially if you cast toward those side areas back there, you can even catch something like a small loach with bark beetle larva or mayfly larva. So you can get some higher value fish here too regularly. Now I gotta keep an eye on things. Look at that, worms going off too. That's great. Worm, still a super cheap bait, 130, and that's the biggest one so far, caught on worm, nice. Straight back out, cheapest bait and the biggest fish, that's worth it. More of that, please. Yep, that's looking really good. Boom, and the next one, didn't hook. Oh well. Oh, leave it out there. Maybe I'll change the caddisfly now, switch it to worm if there's no more action. You don't need to wait too long. At this frequency, just test it quickly. If it works, great. If not, switch again. Half an hour in game time, or maybe an hour. Wait a bit and then see, just cast it out, and I think there's something on it already. Let's wait a bit longer, see if the bite really pulls. If you're not sure whether there's something on the line or not, and you don't want to pick up the rod because that could pull the bait away, you can just look here and wait to see if the text starts to flicker. That's still some weird bug. No idea what causes it, but as soon as a fish bites, the text flickers. That's a sure sign that one of the rods has a bite. See? On worm, it continues. I gotta say, for me right now, worm's even better than red worm. And that's especially fun because it's a much cheaper bait. Much cheaper, and if it performs well too, I'm happy to take that. Boom, cast it back out. And I'd say in this short time, let's take a quick look at the cafe, or maybe not, no bite. Let's reopen it. So yeah, come to the spot. I'd say it's worth it just to make some cash on the side. 50 silver here in 10 minutes. Of course, we can't do this the whole hour. We can't do it all day, so to speak. It's a night fish, obviously, but you can do it nicely on the side, boost your average spinning income maybe. Or if you don't know where to go, just head here at night to the spot and go hard on the rough. And if you come a little earlier, say around 8 or 9 p.m., it's even more worth it. For me, it was already kind of tight, and this can go on a bit longer, say until 8 or 9 a.m. That should still work well. So, that's about it for the spot. I don't think there's much more to say. Simple setup, simple bait, small hooks for the small fish, and still make really good cash. And the trophies are definitely worth it. A ruffe trophy is worth about 30 silver, so definitely worth it too. Get to the spot, test, like always. If you liked it and if it helped, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see each other in one of the next videos, or maybe in the live stream, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 7 p.m. Tight lines.